this administration, when it comes to foreign policy, with Russia and China, which have gained aggression, China in the South China Sea, Russia in the Ukraine, we've seen a new balance of power in the 21st century. We've seen an economic policy where we as a generation have a mountain of debt that we have to pay for our children and for our great-grandchildren in the future. We have a healthcare policy where we have millions of Americans that are living paycheck by paycheck. And we've seen this Affordable Health Care Act increase premiums for the average American. That's not the future I want to stand by. And it's not only this administration that has fundamentally destroyed the dreams of my generation, but it's also the decades of failed liberal policies in college campuses and where I grew up in the projects of the Bronx. I remember seeing generation after generation of individuals constantly vote for the same leadership, expecting results, expecting quote-unquote good intentions like the war on poverty and the entitlement system to lift them out of poverty, but it fundamentally failed them. I would see kids smoke, drink, become part of gang activities. They didn't have no intentions or no ambitions of ever going to college. All they thought about was staying in 365 4th Street where I grew up, and they had no ambitions of being that first doctor in their family or the first lawyer in their family. All they thought about was staying where they currently were. And they didn't understand that there was a party out there, the Republican Party, that stood for opportunity, that stands for prosperity, a party that understands that there's two roads in this country. One is the road I just talked about, the road that the government, a big government, a government that provides entitlement generation after generation, a government that gives false messages of hope and change, but instead of leading people forward, they lead people backward. And that's not the future I want to fight for. I want to fight for that second road, that road that says that we inherit the strongest nation on this earth. A road that says when this nation is safe, the world is a stronger place. A road that says no matter if you're a seamstress or a janitor, you can become the next president of the United States. That you can go to a garage and build a multi-billion-dollar business. That you, no matter where you come from, no matter your age, no matter your sex, no matter who you are, you can go above and beyond as long as you play by the rules and as long as you work hard every single day. Those are the principles I want to fight for. And that's why I always want to encourage young people to join the Republican Party, a party that under Abraham Lincoln stood for emancipation, a party that under Ronald Reagan fought against the Soviet Union and stood its ground, and a party that in the 21st century will lead us out of the dark ages of liberalism and to the great industrial revolution of conservatism. That's the party that in the 21st century will lead us into that next American century. And I want to end tonight by thanking so many of you for supporting me, and I hope you continue to follow me with prayer and with support as I decide to serve this country in public office. God bless the North County Republican Club and the United States of America. Thank you.